Well, the flood situation in northeastern state of Assam remained grim even though flood waters started receding in many parts of the state. As per the Met Department, in Guwahati, light to moderate rainfall is likely to occur at some places of Assam and its neighbouring areas. The administration has been operating 365 relief camps and relief distribution centres in 20 districts, taking care of over 1 lakh displaced people at present. The famous Kaziranga National Park in Assam is facing its worst flood in the past 1 decade. That has already led to the death of 174 animals, including 10 prized one-horned rhinos. All right, and we have Subina Roy joining us from Assam for more on this. Well, Subina, what is the current situation as the situation still remains grim, the rainfall still continues?
Morning, Lipakshi. The situation here was under control as the intensity of rains had decreased for the past few days. However, the IMD has issued red alert. As per the latest IMD bulletin report, it has issued a red alert for Assam and Meghalaya and orange alert for other northeastern states. However, the weather is okay as of now, but it remains to be seen what happens in the day. Otherwise, Lipakshi, over 14 lakh people are affected right now. Like earlier, it was around 23 lakh people, but now the affected people has reduced to 13 lakh. The most affected districts, Lipakshi, here remains is Prasar, Borpeta, Darang, Nagaon, Dhubri. So these are lower Assam districts, basically the South Assam district. So why there is so much flood out in this region? Because the rivers which flow from Meghalaya, then they come to Brahmaputra, and the Brahmaputra finally flows into the Bay of Bengal through lower Assam. So that is why these regions are mostly affected by floods, Lipakshi. Now, if we talk about the revenue circles, total 83 revenue circles were affected and over 2,500 villages are affected. Also, Lipakshi, districts like Dibrugarh, Dhubri, Dhemaji, these are the districts which are also affected because the river Brahmaputra flows from Arunachal Pradesh. And when it rains in Arunachal Pradesh and also in Assam, the rain cumulatively flow through the floodplains of Assam Valley, thus inundating the floodplains of Assam, Lipakshi.
All right,
and
Subina.
also,
all right, Subina, how is the relief work going as far as the relief work is concerned so that the normalcy can return as soon as possible?
Right, Lipakshi, very good question indeed. The NDRF, SDRF and the local authorities, the state government authorities are working round the clock to save people, to take them out from inundated places, to stay for rescue relief camps. Yesterday, 299 relief camps which were set up were 189 and relief centers which were set up were 110, where over 14,000 people are still living. The highest relief camps were set up in North 56 and then in Kachar and followed by Karimganj. So the government authorities are trying to take relief and rescue operations.
All right. Also, Subina, if you talk about Kaziranga National Park, which has seen the worst flood till now, what is the situation there right now?
Yes, Lipakshi, the Forest Department and the Wildlife Rescue and Rehabilitation Centers have rescued 83 wild animals and 54 have been released in the forest after they have been cured. They were released in the forest. So off and on, the Forest Department is continuously working to save animals because the area of Kaziranga is such that a national highway just dissects it between Karbi Anglong and the Kaziranga. And Karbi Anglong is a hilly area where the animals go during floods so that they can go to, because it is in higher elevation. So they go from lower inundated areas to these high. So recently the commercial vehicle movement was closed in Kaziranga and now it has been partially opened. So these were the rescue operations and for the movement of animals, the vehicle was left open.
Yeah. All right, Subina, thank you so much for all that update from Assam.